I've got a problem today. I've got a tortoise motor that stopped working. That's not it. Sorry, wrong one. The power definitely changes. You can see the minus sign. That's the bar on the left side, well, on the top. Right now it says the leads are reversed, and then the minus goes away, and it's saying that the leads are getting the correct. So from that, I know it's getting power, and the polarity is being reversed. So it has to be the tortoise motor itself is bad, as that would prove that all the wiring is good, the switch is good, and it's all good up to the point where it gets to the tortoise motor. Now, in order to make that measurement, I'll show you how I've got the meter connected. I've got the clamps for the meter clamped on the wire itself. My meter came with these clamp alligator clips on the end of the leads, or you can put them on. You don't have to have them on, but you could put them on when you need them. And I need them now because when I flip the switch, I can't see what the meter says if it's down under the table and my hands are holding it up and to touch the tortoise motor. So instead of that, and running around and changing it and getting back down under the table and coming up and flipping the switch and going back down under the table, it's easier just to clamp these on and then come up and flip the switch and watch the meter change. A meter like this is an absolute necessity, in my opinion, to run a model railway. It measures continuity, and it measures voltage. And those are the two main things that I use it for. Fortunately, I have a spare. So the next thing I'm going to do is pull the old one out. You know, thinking back when I was installing this layout, I think I accidentally drilled a hole in one of these tortoise motors, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the one that failed. But it ran for a long time, but eventually died. So I'll have to wire this up, get it ready, and I need to go pull the other one out first. Well, there's the errant tortoise switch, tortoise motor. Let's see, where does it go anyway? Oh, it goes right there. How convenient. I must have been thinking. Hope you can see that, but it's connected there. Almost all my, I'd say almost, actually I would say all of them, but you know, there's always a case where maybe I didn't remember something. In almost every case, my tortoise motors go to a terminal block. And then from the terminal block they go on to wherever they're supposed to go. So that should be really easy. But still, I'm going to cut those wires and put some tape on them. Whoop. Where did it go? Where did it go? Right here. Hard to see down here, you know it? I guess I could turn my headlamp on. Let's see if that helps. Oh, my goodness. Doesn't it though? Should be pretty easy to connect this back up. Hard to figure out exactly what angle I was at when I put that in. There. I think I only put two in there. Now there's the third one over there. I'm going to have to move you, so I'll just turn it off for now. Actually, I don't need the yellow wire. Yeah, because this is the double slip. So I'm going to skip the yellow wire. It was on the other one because I made them all alike. I got the wrong tip on here. This is the tip I use for LEDs and fine soldering. But I can do it. Oh, come on. I don't have the heat up very high either, because the last time I used it, I was soldering LEDs. Okay, we're going to skip the yellow wire because there is no powered frog on this particular position. So we don't need the red and black to the track, and we don't need the yellow to the frog. All we need is this. So we're good. Setting up the new one, just like the old one. This could look hopeless to you if you were doing this, but there's a trick. Make sure you leave the wire long. Have a flashlight. And go underneath the layout, put the flashlight underneath, then look up, look down through the hole, and you'll be able to see the wire eventually. And once you get it through the hole, get your vice grips. Have them already set for the right size and clamp it. So now you have your tortoise motor hanging underneath in the right orientation, and up through the hole. From here on, it's easy. I didn't want you to fall asleep while I was going through this sequence of shunting and pulling in, pulling out, so I just speeded it up 900%.